Alright, what's up YouTube? Welcome to the Struggling Day Trader channel. My name is Hassan and I'm chasing my dream of becoming a profitable day trader. It's only one thing about it, man. It's really hard. But working hard, I'm in here every day chipping away at this thing, man, and I'm making steady progress. Cool part is I'm doing it all live right here on YouTube, and we're building a cool community, man. Hit that like button for me, subscribe if you haven't. Discord links in the description. Everything's free for the community. Let's get to it, y'all. What's going on, man? Signature in the building. Good morning, sir. Chris, good morning. Santa, what's good, bro? Coming back off of a disappointing max loss day, but not a day that we didn't learn from, and hopefully we can grow from. And I'm excited to get back after it again, you know. Another day. What up, Kizzy Bop? Yeah, so I got Tesla, Nvidia, and Rigetti Spaghetti, RGTI. I think I'm most hopeful about Nvidia, although RGTI is the only one that's actually above yesterday's high. So we'll see. But man, yesterday was such a breakdown in process, man. I'm just like, I didn't think that I could mess up that bad still. Like, just start feeling like, you know, that stuff's behind me, but you can really just come in and act a fool like no problem. So, but the process is clear, and I'm just trying to make it even more clear and even more simple. And then it's not only that, but it also has to be super clear that I'm not doing anything except that. Like, all those little ideas that pop up, you know, oh, maybe this will work, you know, all that stuff, like, gotta kill that, man. Gotta kill that. No FOMO. Yeah, man, FOMO be killing me, man. Straight killing me. It's just I'm worried about missing a move, but it's not a move I'm trying to catch. I'm just waiting to catch my setup. That's what I don't want to miss. You know. So, man, Baba. So I'm staying up. There's a lot of good earnings plays today, as far as just how they look on the daily. But I'm kind of, I guess, leaning away from them because I know there's a lot of strategies people play, and I don't know anything about them. And it's kind of like the same with the small cap stuff. Like, do it. What you mean, Zach? Is they back? Do what? um, what's this looking like? That's not looking too bad. It's looking pretty bullish. Is that a 2-minute hammer time? Man, I think I gotta take that 2-minute hammer time. I think so. Yeah, I know, man. I really like Baba. I like Billy looks really good, I thought. Billy looks super awesome on the daily, man. Yeah, 5-minute setups only, man. But I don't know, I'm just kind of feeling away about earnings, man. I don't think I've actually had like trades, like, to me, the to legitimately say I don't want to trade earnings, that would mean that I've traded my setup perfectly on earnings numerous times and it failed And the thing that I'm seeing that those failures have in common was that they were on earnings days. And I don't have that data like that, you know? So, but just the idea, it makes sense. Man, Billy looking good over here, man. Everything else on my chart is looking trizash. It's still early though. Man, what's going on, Q? You got any remove the earnings names? Stop looking. Process only. Word. Yep. So I'm chilling, waiting for the first 5 to close. Stocks that move over the opening range are in consideration. Yeah, man. PLTR was wild. Man, the volume on PLTR is so crazy. Whoa. Yeah, I might be swapping Tesla. I know I did this yesterday, but Jack Kellogg, RGTI, and Tesla are falling the same way. I wonder what the SPY is doing. I'd be in a race to see who's gonna make it back over yesterday's high. Oh, yeah. Oh, snaps. He was short. That would be crazy. Dang, I can't remember. Did it ever make highs yesterday after he told us he was short? No, I don't think it did. He was short up in here. Oh, man. I hope he didn't take it off, man. Dang. All right, we got AMD over the opening range, but it's still below yesterday's high. Wah, wah, wah. I don't know if this is worth trading, dude. It's too cheap. What's the ATR on this? Like $1? Yeah, forget that. We need regular AMD. Tesla 356 added 355.40s. Man, she's definitely dropping pretty quickly. All right, AMD is breaking over yesterday's high. Sort of. Okay. Big volume coming in. What's ATR on AMD? $31.77. What? Yeah, that's wrong. All right, AMD is hella in play right now. But it's going straight up, so probably had to wait. Already taking profit. That's all you need, huh? $2 now. Hey, got a green candle starting. Taking more profit. All right, Santa, do your thing, man. 10 minutes in, already taking profit? Nah. Nah, if anyone was to play some lower day. Not today, though. $3 in the money, my man. Whoa. No.
Order filled.
Whew. Got my order filled lady back. Y'all hear that? Did it come through? Somehow the file wasn't saved where it was supposed to be. Getting bracket orders again.
Order filled.
I felt like that was a little bit of a risk because it was up high and I probably needed to wait for the 5 to set up again because it had already kind of expanded. But I was okay with trying it up there. Mm-mm. Dang, man. What's up with Baba over here? Clean trade. Cent candle so far. I don't think it was FOMO, Sig. I think, I mean, maybe. Maybe. I do want to be buying after the higher low, and it didn't pull back in time. So yeah, I could definitely wait longer for that. So we'll see how this next 5 minute candle closes and what happens after that. Mm-mm-mm. Man, this thing had already moved $2 though. Reload, reload. All right. Maybe got the bounce there through pre-market high. I like the way the 5 is doing. It's not bad at all. So now we wait for another setup. So I'm gonna wait for next 5 to break the high of this hopefully really saucy looking hammer candle that's forming. And then hopefully the higher low is above yesterday's high. And then all my boxes will be checked and we'll take another one. Yeah, that was just like I bought that at the top of the range. At the top of the move with like only a slight pullback. If it had like a lot more volume and momentum, then that probably would have been valid, but it was moving slow. So to expect that to just bounce, that was a bit much. Man, it is so cold in Kansas City. Like it's the type of cold where you felt like your house was like insulated well and everything. But then when it get this cold, it's like, oh my God, I need a space heater. I need blankets. It's despicable. Oh my God, this is my first time actually looking at the temperature though. -4. -4. Like why? Why would it need to be -4 outside? uh, AMD look good, yo. I ain't gonna lie. I would love to take this right here. This entry right here is super saucy. It's early though. Yep. But we'll see. We'll see. Break that 5 minute high, which is 115.88. And then give me a higher low on the one and we can do it. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, I'm not trading it again until we get back above yesterday's high, John. That's my number one thing on my checklist right here. Over yesterday's high. And I ain't got nothing except Baba that I really liked pre-market. uh, but we'll see, man. We just need a nice bounce higher high up here. Break the 5 minute range right there. And I'll give her another try. Oh no, it's all good, John. I was just letting you know. I mean, bro, I've said that a lot of times and still traded it anyway. So I'm really talking to myself to make sure I remember that I'm not trading it until it goes over the previous day's high. Man, I wish I could have been a little more patient to wait for that five to pull back if I since I didn't get it off the open. But it's all good. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna be upset about being aggressive off of the possible bounce off the level that I wanted it to get over. Well, this might be a wrap. This might be a straight wrap today. SMCI short from 59s. Whoo-wee. Dang, that's legit, Q. That's legit. Is it? Nah, that's why AMD don't have no chance. AMD got no chance. I need to put my SPY chart back up here somewhere. Had to pull that lower day out the back pocket. Nah, this looks terrible now on the hourly for sure. Rejected. Rejected. Man, Bob traded so smooth and clean this morning. That's crazy. Yeah, I see, man. Where's VWAP at signature on the 5? Hmm. 139.66. I was thinking somewhere around 140 would be a cool spot for a bounce. Yo, AMD giving lower day vibes right here. 114.38. 114.38. Maxwell. Go around the world here a little bit. Billy all up in the 5. U. VNet. Dang. AD. It's the spy, huh? Ain't nothing working. What? Dang. What's your price, Alex? My guy Alex is short PLTR. Come on, give me the price. Give me the price. 103. My man. Hey. 103. Yo, the market is finito. I'm telling you, bro. The market is done, son. It's over with. Is there anything out there that's green? Is there anything?
Anything. Let's check this heat map real quick. Oh, snizzap. Let's see here. No, beneath yesterday's high. Baba looking sketchy though. That's kind of nice actually. It's kind of nice. Let's see here. Man, communication is super red. T-Mus. Johnson and Johnson. Now that's a daily right there. Oh yeah, and that's what's up. Yeah, it's seeming that way, Q. Yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. It's so funny how the market feels like, oh my God, it's tanking, but like on the weekly, it's like inside day chilling. Not that big of a deal. Looks nasty on the day though, that's for sure. Yeah, it's like a lot that would need to happen here. It's holding 140 for now. Let's see. I don't know though. The more it taps, the more I get worried about it. Third tap to 140 right here. 140.01.
If it holds 140 though, and we get a nice little bounce though, that could be pretty nice. I done took Tesla off my chart, bro. That mug went so far down. Ooh, I like this right here on Baba, man. For real, Arden, what's up, bro? Yeah, I like this entry right here on Baba over pre-market high, but it's not looking I'm just, man, I don't like picking them off the bottom after it's traded. So much trading has happened above it, signature. I'm just like, I don't want to fight through that anymore. I don't want to fight through that. It definitely, I mean, it looks like it's trying to do something, but it's buried right now. Straight buried. Yeah, Baba is hella extended. She's holding 140 though, like she want to. HMR. First time I've heard of it today. Well, probably ever. Watch it. It's probably going to sweep down to 139 and then roll out. Autobots roll out. It's making higher lows, dude. This thing it's the risk to reward on the trade right now is amazing. But I can't do it. I can't do it. Recent IPO. No. Well, this might just be one of them days, man. The daily's crazy. What on HMR? Yeah, there goes the break. I am, bro. Need a toy or something. This is the ultimate test. I mean, I feel good right now where I'm not gonna do anything without a trigger from my setup. But like if Baba makes a high, like if this candle closes up over 140 and the next candle breaks the high and I get a nice higher low pullback on the one before 1030, I'm taking it. But that's literally
The only situation that I'm taking another trade. And it's not looking good. So so we got 1 minute left on this candle to close. It could pop up. What's up, Jack? Hey, Jack, man. We want to know, did you close out that PLTR short from yesterday or not? That's what we want to know, bro. Come on, bro. Give us the deets. We've been waiting for you, Jack. Santa still on Tesla. What's your average at now, Santa? I like the way it's looking now, Santa. This might be your time right here, bro. This might be your time right here, Santa. $351.20. Okay. Oh yeah, you about to be back in the money in a hot second, God willing. Hot second. I don't know. This little short leg right here is kind of scary. Definitely got to break through 352 right here pretty quickly. Know what, Q? Yeah, this thing's done, yo. It's finished. Oh man, Jack. Damn, Jack. No. Oh. Oh, dang. Oh, Jack, we was in here rooting for you. We was counting your ducats, bro. I was like, I know he killed it. Oh, Jack. Sorry to hear that, bro. What's it doing now? Don't look, Jack. Okay, it didn't caught a little bid here. Mm. Dang, man. Come on, Baba. Still hope. There's still hope, Baba. Dang, this would be a lower low, though. Okay. Short MU 104.50. Okay, you back in the swing, baby. You still killing it. That's what's up, bro. Awesome. Man, I bet that was awesome. Today was definitely the day, bro, to take some. Golly. You remember where he got in at, Q? Energy and health sectors.
Hold up now. Hold up now. 140.14. 90s and loaded around 100 consolidation. Dang. Wow, what a trade. Man, what a trade. All right. Baba trade is triggered, yo. Looking to the upside? Don't tell me that, Artem. Oh, buddy.
Order filled.
Tesla and Nvidia. Both of them, huh? I mean, if the market's turning, this might be the time, signature. All right, we got signature and Santa over there in Tesla. I can't even look, y'all. I'm in attack mode now, so I gotta build this position. Oh yeah, I'm good on Baba. I mean, we'll see. This could be just a retracement leg, but I like it on the 15 and everything. FXI. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Dang, does that look clean or what? All right, we'll see what happens, man. I need more shares. No, you know what? I'm not even tripping on that no more. I am gonna be aggressive though. But let's wait for the red and the actual dip, not a consolidation candle. That's one thing I got to work on my ads. Let's wait for the actual red pullback. Uh-oh. All right, we're going to hold pre-market high. That would be cool. I got a nice little ways, but that don't mean nothing to Baba, clearly. Ugh. Ooh. Good job not adding up there, man. I don't think it would have triggered me anyway, but we're learning. Got a buy stop on Baba. Come on in, signature. The water's fine. It's doing too much though. Calm down. The water's fine. It's going good over there, Sig. All right, 141.01. I'm looking to add right there too, Sig. So we're gonna both have an execution arrow if we get it. $6. Nice, bro. Well, that doesn't look good.
Order filled.
Well, darn. Yeah, that's hard, man. I haven't done that in a while, signature. Having two of them at the same time. Well, that's a wrap. JT or Jetsy? What's going on? The water was in fact not fine. Facts. That's facts. You know what though? Technically, this is a lower high, not a higher low. I mean, this is a lower low, not a higher low. Yeah, nah, I mean, I noticed it, but I be letting little stuff like this slide when I shouldn't. Just that one little detail, to get that gives myself an excuse. I'll have you. Yeah, sometimes you gotta step away, man. Sometimes life makes you, but sometimes mentally, man, you just got to. Glad to have you back, bro. Thanks for stopping in, man. Three trades in tech. Dang. You really anchoring up the leverage there, bro. Yeah, no problem, man. What do you trade, Jetsy? Oh yeah. Well, thanks, Artem. Big caps, Q spot option. That's what's up. Sound like a grown up over there. Sophisticated trader. Well, yeah, I'm done. There's nothing else. I shouldn't even trade a Bob because it wasn't on my watch list, but it was green. It was above yesterday's high. The market just was not here for long traders today. And I'm grateful to only need 2 trades to figure that out instead of 5. So that's cool. That's cool. What's up with tech right now? Yeah, for sure. I'm starting to take that little doji. Yeah, what's the SPY doing, man? SPY giving us a hard time today, signature. I shouldn't have been scary and took this, man. uh, It does come. It sucks to come and go home with nothing or less than what you came with. It's really hard to accept. But it must be accepted. Dang, really? Yeah. It's just not our day, man. It's not our day. Nvidia actually still looks good though. It's just pulling back. I mean, short term, in this little snippet. I don't know, that 15 looks sketch. Well, you kept it tight on Nvidia. That's cool. What's do you do R signature? What's your risk on a trade these days? If you don't mind me asking. 200. Okay, so it wasn't a full loss. You were able to raise your stop a little bit then. Ooh. 10:32, 9:32. I might make it to the gym today. And I haven't been to the gym in like 3 days, man. Maybe two. It's probably been two. Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I was hoping the SPY was gonna have a nice strong bounce and help us out and get us up to target, but Baba had other plans, as did everything else.
Order filled.
Hella backside at that. Them old habits die super hard. I hope it stops me out. I deserve it. Straight up. I deserve it. Actually, I used to have a spy chart right here, and I've actually been feeling pretty blind without it today. Gosh, that was stupid as heck.
Order filled.
Nah, that was just dumb. That was I know, man. I needed that, I guess. I needed to just close it down, bro. I could feel it in myself this whole time that I just couldn't not max out. At least I wish I would have waited for something that I was watching. Dang, man. I actually had a pretty good. Yeah, this was mad backside though. I need a box of shame, GIF. Look at this dirty rat. Yeah, I know. It was pretty obvious. But like you knowing that and me knowing that is just different. Like you know. And me, I'm like, yeah. But what if? And if I wish I could just break my rules for my strategy. Like at least if I want to trade after 10:30, it's like, all right, man. I know I'm not supposed to trade after this after 10:30, but this setup is the most perfect example of my setup. It checks all the boxes. It's perfect. I have to take this. Like, at least if it was that, then it would be like, all right, bro, yeah, you had to take it. But like that trade on you, yeah, exactly, Q. Exactly. But that's not like outside of the market. That's not how I really feel. Like that's not what I really want to be doing. It's just in the moment, you know what I mean? In the moment, I forget about the big picture, and I'm just like I'm in my battle station with my hands on my joysticks, and I'm like I gotta kill something, you know what I mean? But like now I'm like, of course I would have rather been done at 1R. It was obvious the market was not giving me opportunities. Everything on my watch list was down. And it's like, if I pick the best things, I spent like 30, 45 minutes in pre market sorting through stuff. And
when all of that fails, like the best three things that I could find, when all of those fail, I go looking for other stuff. Like, bro, I already did the looking. Now this part of the day is just about the next step. Yeah, what's up, Paul? Guess I'll open my platform back up. Yeah, I got you was egregious. You was an egregious rule break. AMD was cool. AMD I'm not like mad about. I feel like I could have played it better, but I can't really be mad about it. You know, it wasn't like a total violation, but it's kind of the same. It's actually the exact same situation. Dang, I really got to learn from this because uh, this is exactly how I played myself on Hood the other day. Yeah, see, this is the same, pretty much the same way I got on Hood the other day. I mean, it did what I needed to do. You know, it broke the high of the 5 minute, and then it went down to the one, and we got the higher high, the higher low. But if you just step back and look at it, you know, like the eye test, it's super extended. You know, this is a really big leg up, and this is a really small pullback to buy. You know, so kind of the same thing that just happened over here on AMD. You know, it broke the 5 minute high. You get the well, also I was waiting for this to move up over this yellow line, which is yesterday's high. So I was hoping everybody else in the market thought that that level was as significant as I thought it was, and everybody would buy it from here, and then we would party on the way up to 118. But that didn't happen. So just kind of a you know, an avoidable setup. An avoidable setup that technically checks the boxes, I guess. I gotta figure out a way to stay out of this one though, because this is it's my second time getting caught up in that type of thing. And then AMD was also like a technically, nah, AMD. This candle made a slightly, this candle made a higher low from this one slightly, which makes this one a lower low, not a higher low. So that should have been avoided too. And this is a really big, nasty pullback also. Lots of reasons to not take this trade. Lots of reasons. And it's on the backside. Like the move's already been made. I want to be in this part, not trying to catch this part, you know. Um, so yeah. And then my alarm went off already, and yeah, I was just gone already at this point. I was on I gotta take a trade mode at this point and couldn't be stopped. I needed to close my platform. I felt it. I was like, I should just close it, but I didn't. What up, Trey? But
a little closer to my process. It's I felt like I was ready to trade my process real solid, but it's also difficult when I sit here for an hour and don't see anything, and it's like, dude, I can only sit for so long. Um so yeah, I wasn't ready to accept. I'm like, a part of me is looking forward to my no trade day, because I know I feel like something special is gonna happen. Like when I can sit down and be patient and just sit through a whole session and not trade, I feel like, that's like gonna be a special thing for my journey. And then after the AMD trade, I feel like it was pretty clear that the market was not um, going to give me what I wanted today. Everything on my watch list was downtrending. The market was downtrending. And I just couldn't, I just couldn't, I couldn't make myself stay out. Almost though. Like I feel like the muscle's getting a little stronger. Like I'm able to hold myself back like a little longer. Just not long enough. But that's why I got my security protocols in place. I'm not going to lose more than 3R on a day like this. And, just come back tomorrow and try again, learn from my mistakes, learn from the feeling of breaking my rule and losing money for it, and how often that's happened. Um, this was FOMO for sure. The right thing to do would have been to wait for this. And when this didn't happen, just let it go. I think I gotta let go of that orb, bro. Like I was telling you, Trey. I'm trying to catch the first run up on the 5, but hmm. Ben says you must have a great memory to remember all the stocks you have seen, because if you don't have data you have built based on testing them, I assume you can just remember. No pass on Baba? What do you mean? I still don't think. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I just think it's so much simpler than that, Ben. And maybe that's my downfall, but I'm literally just looking for uptrending stocks. And so you talking about like the intraday? Ben, you talking about intraday? Explain to me what you mean too, Q. No pass on Baba. I feel like you don't, Q. I feel like you don't want me to look at a losing trade and see how I could do something different to prevent the loss or to trade it better. Nah, bro, this is Baba was hella backside, bro. This was hella Baba was because I was sitting here for an hour and nothing happened, right? The things that went up already went up and were coming back down, and everything else was just going down. Like, is that not fair to say? Like, I took this trade at 10:16. So let's say at 10:10. If Baba worked, I wouldn't be looking for improvement. Okay, but what if Q? What if I've seen this trade and I've taken this same trade 50 times, and I've seen 35 times I've taken this trade on the backside that looks just like this, Ben, Q, it looks just like that. And I've seen myself do this. And okay, it did have, in this moment, it did make a new 5-minute high after a low, right? But let's zoom out on the one and say that I've taken this backside trade after the move has already been made, and I've taken this trade on the backside. It works sometimes, but I've seen it fail enough times to say I don't want to be involved with the backside of the move. So it makes sense to me to look and say, this happened again, right? Got caught on the backside again. And not only that, but like I said, this is actually the first higher. This is the higher low candle right here. And then we have another higher low. And then now we have a lower low. A lower low. So these are not. After this candle, everything is a lower low, not a higher low. So I wasn't even supposed to be here. Hindsight is 2020, bro. So I'm using it to look at this trade and see what can I do different next time. If there's nothing I can do different, then we cool. If it worked, but it's something that is problematic or is leading to part of my low accuracy, then I'm glad that it didn't work so that I could see it and look at it and say, it's just like, that's why I said I wanted this U trade to not work, because I knew it was a rule break and I didn't deserve the win. And I didn't want this to be logged as something to do that gives me good results. It doesn't make any sense if you know as a matter of fact to say I took this trade because I knew I didn't. Did I say that? I don't think I said that. Like, honestly, I probably could squeeze my window down a little closer. Well, yeah, Ben. I mean, sometimes I think you guys overlook the fact that I'm a human being and that I have emotions and I'm sitting here in an intense environment and I'm making decisions constantly. Constantly. I got 3 charts over here. I got my basket over here flashing constantly. I got my chat throwing symbols up constantly. Like, and not only that, but I want to trade. I want to trade and I want to try and make some money. So, yeah, I might glance at this for a second and be like, that's backside. But then I'll start seeing some narrow range candles and see a hammer and be like, well, maybe it looks like, it's still holding the opening range. And Ben, bro, like I'm trying, man. I had this up right here the whole first part of my trading session, and I was keeping it cool. I didn't trade anything beneath yesterday's high today. That was something I really wanted to do. I don't think I traded anything below the 5 minute opening range. Um, AMD was definitely the best thing on my watch list at the time that I traded it, and I bought the higher low on the one on all of these, but except you was just a total rule break. You is one of them trades that just completely mess up your journal and the stats and your accuracy for no reason. Like, just it's just junk. Just like a total. Just I hate these trades. Baba, I would say was a fail because not only was it on the backside, but it was making lower highs. Lower lows on the five, and the five got to be a higher low that I'm chasing. That's lazy, systematic, data based. Huh? Like I said, AMD was cool. AMD, it wasn't a violation, but I can do better. I can keep myself out of this. Like, there's reasons to not take it. I know. I was very close. It's coming, man. It's coming. It's like the more choices that I can make, the more good decisions that I can make without thinking about them, like subconsciously, like just habit. I agree too, Trey. Billy entry for me is the break of the high, but I'm not gonna be mad at this because I was waiting for the break over yesterday's high, and that's literally what I was waiting for, and I was waiting for the higher low. So, but it was after the second green candle up, and it was a wide range candle. So, it's just it's something. This thing is something I'm building like in real time every day and fine tuning and trying to make it work. And it's like when a pattern shows up and it's clean, it's very easy, but you can't really predict that. There's tons of ways things are going to move in their uptrend. And I do the best I can do to put a stock that has a high probability to move up on the day in front of me. And then I have my rules to try to interact with it if it moves up in a way that works with my strategy. But like it just has to be dynamic because the market is dynamic. Like the higher high, higher low is going to be different almost every time. It's not going to be picture perfect, you know? And so it's just a lot, It's a lot of moving parts to this thing. what am I testing though? Like, what do you, I don't understand what to test. Like the back testing that I've seen so far is irrelevant to me. Like, cause I mean, the parameters are open and close. Like, these are the stocks I trade. This is what they do. I've been trading Baba for a long time. September 2022. See, still the same strategy. What is that? Still the same thing. You got the higher high. You got the first high. You got a high, higher low. Now you got a higher high, higher low. Buy the break, stop under the low, and take profit. That was probably 3R, maybe something close to that. Yeah, I'm actually like I'm completely lost on where you're trying to take me, Ben, because I've been trading uptrends for like 4 years, and I just know that the best uptrending stocks are the ones that have clean daily setups with room to trade, like no resistance, and they trade on a lot of volume. Well, bro, this was like 2 years. This was back in 2022, bro. So, like, this is not like just the backside matter. You try to hold me to the fire for my trade in 2022, bro. Backside is not ideal. I don't want to trade the backside. I don't want to trade the backside. I was trying to explain that the reason I got caught up is because I was sitting here waiting to take a trade this whole morning, and I all I had was a loss on AMD. So I'm just saying, emotionally, it was difficult to stay out of this when, because I mean, trades do work on the backside. I just think they're less than ideal, to the point that I would rather not interact with them. But I also don't want to trade after 10:30, but I traded after 10:30. This is like what I'm sitting here to stop doing every day. Like, I'm not here to make money. I'm risking $3 a trade. I'm not here to make money right now. I'm here to stop being stupid, to stop to try and stop making mistakes and string together a long enough stretch of consistent performance that I can actually give myself permission to raise my risk. How am I going to learn to control my emotions, Q, if I don't sit here and try? That's stupid. That's stupid. That's literally why I'm sitting here. I'm sitting here every day. I'm reading my mantras. I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to sit here and get myself to perform consistently. There's days where I'll look at Baba and I'll say, I'm not taking it because it's backside. You know when it's really easy to not take that trade? When I'm in a good setup that set up in the first 15 minutes. But when I've been sitting here for 30, 45 minutes and I'm like, oh my God, like I'm looking at so many things and it's just like, now hold on, bro. All right, I just give me some perspective here right quick. I think maybe I think something that's not right. So, am I the only one? I know we only got 24 people in here. But am I the only one who sits here and does stuff that they don't intend to do in their trading? Am I the only one? I'm the only one who breaks the rules every day. Nobody's ever done that before. Because if I'm the only one, then maybe I'm not going to be what I think I'm going to be. And I just, because like, I feel like I'm making some progress here. let me zoom in a little bit, but let's see how far back is far back enough. Like I guess this doesn't seem to mean much yet. I don't know, but I'm making progress. I feel like I'm making progress. So, um, I don't know. I mean, I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. Like, I know it's not happening as fast as y'all want it to happen. It's definitely not happening as fast as I want it to happen either. But like, let's just look at the red squares compared to the green squares. September was not that bad, but this week was pretty devastating. Um, Look at the losses. Like, it's getting better. Why is December like that? My something's wrong. My journal's out of sync. I should have never deleted those trays, Q, to try to see what my accuracy would be without that crash out day I had. Or was that Trey that told me to delete them? But I'm losing less and less. December was like -30. I don't know what this 204 is. November 55. That seems right. But like was losing hundreds of dollars every month, and then it's a lot better. I'm green on the month. Like, I'm making progress. It's up and down, but I'm moving the ball forward. I'm getting better at not taking. Here's one thing that really stood out to me. But bro, they all move the same. They all move the same, and they all move different on any given day. That's why I have my parameters. Like any given day, the stock is like, just even the way it uptrends. It can uptrend in a way that works for me, and then like the perfect stock. Bruh, my brain is breaking right now, trying to understand. That's what I mean. Like, I'm looking on the daily. It doesn't matter what stock it is. I've found I don't like small caps because the strategies that are traded around them I'm not familiar with. I'm not saying they're doing it for fun. I'm just saying that maybe my approach is, it's not that complicated. Like, I'm literally just looking for the beginning of an uptrend. And if the boxes are checked, then I take the trade. And if the boxes are not checked, then I don't take the trade. I don't know what else. Like, it's just a regular uptrend. Like, I'm not looking for anything like significantly different to go looking. We're just having a conversation. What's up, Kay? We're having a conversation about. I'm trying to understand what Ben's trying to explain. What's up, Juice? All in the mix. I guess Juice is understanding. I just like there's clean up trends and there's choppy uptrends. The cleaner ones usually have volume, and they're trading into clean, like they're not trading through resistance. And so that's what I'm looking for on the daily. I'm looking for setups that, have gapped over resistance, or have a nice daily setup and some room to run. Um, no, it's cool. It's cool. It's all love. Ben is my guy for sure. I'm I have no idea if that's true. I just don't think that I could sit here. I just think it's reasonable to think that I've been doing this long enough to know where my sweet spot is to some extent. Like, I have the data trading large caps over a long period of time, and I mean small caps for a semi long period of time, and the clean trends that I like are in the mid to large caps way more often than the small caps. The small caps are crazy. Oh, snap. HH. Was good. Thought about you the other day, like, man, I ain't seen HH in a minute. It's like I've noticed most of my green trades are over the opening range. Like, I noticed that a long time ago. Like, the concept of what I'm doing is just looking for price to build on itself, like a stair, like a step, the up, down, price builds on itself. Yeah, it was a rough day, HH, for sure. I agree with that too, Q. That's why I said that earlier. Like, I probably need to shrink my trading window even more, keep me out of these backside trades. Like, if either I catch a good one, in the first 15 minutes to half an hour, or, you know, probably like 10-15 would be a good, better cutoff. I wish I could watch the NQ on this. NQ over the SPY? Okay, yeah. I need to put it back. I had the SPY down here. Where am I gonna put it? I don't know. Man, they only show it by the hour though. Yeah, I did. I do dislike that a lot, Kay. That's why mid caps is really where I want to be at. But I don't have a great basket for mid caps quite yet, and I'm pretty much just playing those off the gap scanner. And when those aren't available, then I'm over here. But yeah, yeah, I think today was enough for me to let go of that orb too, Trey. It's pretty crappy. Pond. It's pretty crappy. I also had like a crazy crash out day uh
this month that kind of ruined my accuracy stats for the month. Um, yeah, it's real bad. This my month though. Accuracy 15%. But my profit loss ratio is 7.8. Nah, I know Q. It's all love for sure. I don't have any bad feelings, especially from you guys. Y'all my day ones, man. Q, Pond, Ben, K, HH, all y'all. I'm not in my feelings at all, man. Y'all my team for real, man. You guys are like my pod. So I'm totally cool with having these conversations. I'm glad Ben is just like Ben could be like, man, forget it then. I'm out. Do you, bro? But he's willing to sit here and argue with me about something he thinks that'll help me. So that's love, man. I appreciate it for sure. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I know it's going better. It's just it's just not as consistent as I want it to be yet. So I still have these rainy days mixed in all the time that suck, and I have days that I come in and just feel like a totally crappy trader, you know. All right, so this is my year to date. I let go of VWAP, man. I don't use it anymore. I don't have any indicators, price, volume, and then I have lines, line studies that get drawn at pre-market high, yesterday's high, and then the 5 minute opening range. I agree, Pond. That's literally every day, bro. I 100% agree. I should be over 50%. I just I make a lot of mistakes, bro. I still am not all the way dialed into my strategy. I think I'm gonna let go of the ORB signal, man, and just wait for an actual pullback on the 5. Yeah, I'm done with that, bro. I think I'm done. That second 5 minute candle gotta close, man. I've been approaching that idea for a couple weeks now. When I realized that most of my wins are after the first 15 minutes and not in the open. But I do believe my strategy can be 50%. I just need to follow it more closely and make fewer mistakes. Like I would say my accuracy in following my strategy is what's super low, you know? Like how many trades completely align with how often do I take a trade and be like that was a great trade? That my losses are like all I can't say that almost about almost any of my losses, and I know Q thinks I'm being delusional by just every loss is a excuse or whatever. But I mean, if I can see clear violations, then I'm gonna call it. I want to do that. I have ideas like that when I want to go through my journal all the time, but I don't know how to like if I could dial in this thing in. Verify if the 50R. What's the 50R? Jetsy. But yeah, like I wish the hourly filter on here would work. I wish they had 15-minute increments. Like for people who trade the open, that stuff is important. But it just has the hour. Um oh, yeah, that's actually I was talking to Trey about that last night that I, I'm I'm pretty much feeling like that's why I gotta go through and tag stuff, man. Yeah, and I don't have them tagged up, man. That's the sucky part. That's the sucky part. Um, how is it here and I don't even have it? Oh, let me put the date. Okay. No, nothing. Dang. Why is it here as a setup? That's crazy. Yo, Ben would fire me if I worked for Ben's trading firm and he came in and saw my journal with all these tags missing. I know, man. You know what? We got to put an end to this, man. Let's tag yesterday. Um, be gone, evil spirit. That's hilarious. All right, SMCI. I don't know what's wrong with my trading view. One, two, three. I was wilding yesterday. Not the third day play. I guess it's like play the strength until it's not strong anymore. You're a good boss, Ben. Thanks for not firing me. um, we'll call that a third day. On the 5. So we opened here. I don't know what's wrong with TradingView, but I got no volume indicators. Okay. I guess maybe the settings must have just reset. Can I get a pre-market, post-market? All right, whatevs. Okay, so this was a reversal. So we had the lower low, and then we made a high, and not a new low, but a little red consolidation after the high. So I bought that. It's kind of like an inside candle setup.
I don't know what I would call that. Dang, that sucks that I got stopped out right here though. Oh my god. What a terrible time to get stopped. That was money. What happened? What did happen? Oh, this was the last trade at the end of the day when I didn't even have an R left to risk. And it needed to literally go straight up for me to stay in the position. I risked it too narrow. If I would have put my risk down to here, I probably could have survived this little micro pullback that happened inside that candle. But yeah, that was pretty good eye there. What is that? Hmm. Walaikum salam. Oh, what's going on? Oh, I'm still on YouTube. I said I'm still on YouTube. Yeah. I call, all right, I'll call you when I get done. Inshallah. Oh, okay. Love you too. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. All right. Specific data, start by making notes. How did it move? It made higher highs and higher lows. That's literally what I found out, Ben. I was like, dang, every time an uptrend gets ready to start, it makes a higher high and then a higher low. And then okay, I like trading on the one. So maybe I should get a signal on the five when it's going to start on the five. That way I can get in like a 5 minute uptrend that would last longer than like a little 1 minute uptrend, like a higher time frame signal. And so when I get the signal on the one, on the five that it's happening, then I drill into the one to look for a higher low on that time frame. So now I got the uptrend on the daily, I got the uptrend on the five, and then the uptrend confirmation on the one as my last layer. And when I get that trigger, then you buy. I don't even want to take reversals though. But I guess if I have more data, then maybe I can find what reversals are takeable and what reversals are not takeable. So I dig that. But it's just like the general concept of wanting to take price as it builds on itself, not as it moves through its own range. So that's kind of why I want to scrap the reversal, because I don't want to trade back through the range of all the buyers and sellers that have traded. No, yeah, the volume is big for sure. I super huge on reading volume. That's
a big deal to me for sure. That's I've definitely noticed that. Um, the reversal. When I was doing the reversals, the volume was like the biggest thing I was looking for. But taking it, yeah. I mean, I'm always looking at the volume for the reversals. The wick candle. Sometimes the wick candle will have the volume, and sometimes it'll be after or before. Is that? But anyway, we can tag this for sure as a reversal. It actually, the only reason it didn't work was because I didn't have enough risk for the position. Yeah, nah, I'm done with it, bro. I mean, I like the reversals. What happened when I started trading reversals is I was completely drawn towards weakness. Like, yeah, for sure. Like the best setup is for the higher low to be right there at the previous high. Like that's really nice price building when it does that. When it breaks a new high and it comes back down to test the previous high and then makes a new high, comes back down to test the previous high with the up legs being longer than the short legs and the volume being on the upside and less volume on the downside. Mm, yeah. the the main thing though, the main thing though is I feel like, and I think I've seen enough proof to believe that I've gotten my strategy far enough to where I can let my main focus be me. Like the main thing that's holding me back right now is not stock selection. It's the discipline to trade the plan. That's it. That's literally it. I've literally seen enough. I've seen enough to interact with the market and to be profitable by doing by using the strategy that I'm using right now. I've seen enough to believe that my strategy is is good enough for me to practice being disciplined trader. And I'm not saying that to say I don't want to do the work on the other side of that equation, which is tagging my trades, constantly collecting data, constantly reviewing and refining. I've done a lot of that. And that's literally why I'm not trying to toot my own horn. There it is.
The fact that I can do this. Oh gosh, come on now. Where is it? There we go. Bruh, if you go, okay. The fact that I can do this, and I've done it over and over again. I do feel like I've developed to a point where the strategy is decent, you know. And my downfall, when I come in and I make my mistakes, more times than not, it's me and not the strategy. You know, like the mistakes aren't, it's not like I executed the rules over and over again in this one instance and it just keeps stopping and I need to make some sort of adjustment to the strategy because it's triggering me into this bad situation over and over again. Like that's not what's happening. The strategy is made to keep me out of most of the trades that I take. But FOMO, emotions, lack of discipline, lack of patience keeps me getting in those trades. So that's why I'm saying like that's where the issue is. That's where my focus is. Yeah, when I was profitable, when I was profitable in 21, 22 for whatever couple months, few months that was, I wasn't I wasn't getting 7R winners, 10R, 15R winners. 3, 4, 5R was like my home run. Like, dang, 5R, ding. Like, that was tail backside. Yeah, it is. Look at the 5, though. It don't look backside on the 5. And I'm sure I was looking at the ATR of the day, and it hadn't moved much at all yet. So that's why I need to be journaling these things the day I trade them or the day after. But this was semi recent. But just looking at the 5, I can tell it was not like super extended. Like it hadn't actually moved yet. You know, this was actually the trigger was this candle making a new high over that candle. And so I was watching for a pullback. And this was actually the first higher low after the trigger. Yeah. So this was actually this was legit, bro. This was legit. Let me get my little line out here. So this was the open. We got the low of day established. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. I got no problem with this. It looks backside because this high was huge and this bottom fell through super hard. And I remember being super anxious about it, but then I was like, technically it's checking the boxes, so you got to take it. And I took it. And then it basically made a double bottom from my entry, so I added. And then we get another higher high, higher low, and I added again. So this is actually awesome. This is actually awesome. The only thing scary about it was this candle right here. But nah, this was legit. And the 5 is not screaming backside or extended. So yeah, I remember this trade, yo. Does that make sense? Is that fair? That this was in a clear uptrend, and the only thing that was sketch about it was how far this pulled back, but it was still a higher low. So I got to take that trade. To me, reversal is like it was downtrending and then it reversed. It's awesome because I just explained. Y'all don't, that don't make sense, Trey. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And the I literally ruled out reversals like yesterday. Meaning I don't want to be trading beneath the opening range. You saying this 5 looks like Baba looks today? I don't think so, Trey. Baba was way backside because I already showed Baba was making started making lows. Look, this right here, this is your low, and this candle next to it made a higher low, like just slightly. So as soon as this low right here, this candle gets broken, now you're downtrending because that's a lower low from this one. So this was not valid on the 5. And that's why it's backside, because it started making lower lows. Like the up move is over. Whereas on this one, it's not like that. You got the high, low, higher, higher low. Hasn't gone anywhere yet. It's only moved like $1 at this point. ATR on this was like three or $4. Yeah, this was an excellent trade. This was an excellent trade. This is like one of my best trades ever. You're being traded by grandkids. What's up, Wave Rider? Nah, the 5 was backside. So yeah, I do not call this a reversal. I would not tag this as a reversal whatsoever. Hope you guys agree. If not, we could talk about it. Yeah, this was actually a low on the daily, but the volume is what made it okay for me. Volume and coming back into this level here, and this kind of volume really signifies a reversal on the daily. So and then we gapped up over this high, over this second high volume day. That was gravy.
That was gravy. Um, what would I call this as a daily setup? Like a daily reversal? It's kind of like an inside harami. Go with that. Another trade waiting for that second candle to close. I don't know what these squares are to keep drawing. Uh, yeah, this is just the setup. But I brought that up to make a point. Oh, yeah, I was I was making a point that I feel like my strategy is developed enough to keep me to keep me out of what I intend to stay out of. I'm just trying to get better at doing that. All right, so what do we have here? We got, and this one's in the 5 minute range, so I think I would not take this today. Um, oh wait, hold on. This is the 5 minute range. Um, okay, yeah, this is the 5 minute range. So we got the low, and then we got the higher low. That's what got me. That's what made me want to get this. Had the low, got the higher low on the 5, which is the strat. And then you get the break of the candle, which is the trigger on the 5. And then you go over to the 1 and you look for the pullback. And you enter on the pullback. So let's see how we did on the 1 here. Man, your boy was like ballsy with that one. Tiny pullback right here. This is where them R's come from, this type of entry. Just barely broke the high to trigger the 5. Tiny pullback, stop under the low, trigger, bow. Comes up, pulls back, another higher low, bow, bow. That's cool. Actually, these are probably lower lows. That joint was cooking. Once you're in there, it's all good. Once you're in there, it's all discretion from there, pretty much with my ads. Just playing the price action. But yeah, I like that too. But again, in the 5 minute range, yeah, I think the best thing would have been to wait for this to stop, for this to pull out of the range and then retest it. But yeah, so I wouldn't take this again today because I don't want to trade underneath. I don't know, man. See, this is what makes me not want to have that rule. Let's mark that. Hey, what's up, Dirk? Oh, we just been having some discussions about strategy and back testing and how I don't have any of my trades tagged in my journal, and so I'm kind of fishing around with that. But yeah, it was a weak sauce day for sure. Uh, took an extended setup on AMD, took a backside trade on Baba, and took a rule break after my window closed on you, which
Didn't do much at all. So yeah, just kind of licking my wounds and seeing where I can make some improvements. But yeah, I've seen enough. Let's go back and actually check out some more of these old wins. So maybe that'll, like, I've literally been trading the same thing forever. I guess I could have just hit the up button. Ooh, I remember Oxy so much. Oxy was my homeboy. Let's see here. All right, we got the higher low on the daily with the gap up maybe. This looks great on the 5, doesn't it? I wasn't trading the 5 back then. But we got the open, then we move up. Got the pullback, buy the break, sell the top. Buy the break, sell the top. What we got here? Nice little gap up after a higher low on the daily. Starbucks. Look at that. Pull back on the 5. Bruh, I didn't even realize that I should have been trading the 5 all this time. Got the dip. What's that? Little higher low right there. Nice narrow range entry. Buy the break. NIO. Dang. Remember when NIO was worth something? September 2022. What we got here? Okay. We got the little consolidation and the gap up over. Okay, that looks pretty good on the daily. Got the 5 right here. 5 looks great. Probably jumped the gun if I was trading the 5, but let's see what the 1 looks like. Okay, we got the low, we got the higher high, higher low, and then a little consolidation. Buy the first candle to make a new high, stop under the lows, and woo! Straight to the top. It's not that different. Actually, you know what? Let's look at the losers. The winners have always been the same. The losers probably have always been the same too. Let's check it out. INTC downtrending on the daily. Red flag number 1. Why are you trading that? Nasty 5-minute chart. Bought after a huge rejection on the 5. Like totally bearish open. We trade back up and get slapped. And I got in after that. Oh my God. I guess I saw the higher high. I probably was FOMOing for not buying this. And then we get the higher high. And then this is the higher low. Like, bro, that's a little too steep to consider a pullback, entry for a pullback. A little too steep, my guy. Just a glance over at the 5 is like, ooh, yeah, we're not buying that. But not a terrible breakdown. We do have the higher high and we do have the higher low. That's kind of like the same technical trade I took on AMD this morning, but it doesn't pass the eyeball test. You know, what else we got? Another one on INTC, downtrending daily. I don't even want to look at that. That's just pointless. Starbucks. Okay, this is the same day with the gap up. Got in much earlier on this one. Second 5-minute candle. I did see the higher high, higher low. Bought it, broke. And this is why I started zooming out for the 5. Because that opening action is so choppy. It's easy to get done up. Okay. Oops. Rivian. Let's see here. Yeah, this is like, come on, bro. We're at resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green days in a row. Why are you trading that, bro? Why? Why? At the tippy top. Let's see here. 5 don't look too bad. It's definitely consolidating. This is just straight consolidation in the range. 1 minute. Lower high right here. Higher low. Yeah, this wasn't a good entry. I could probably understand this one maybe. But yeah. Some Billy stuff going on here, but it's just adding the perspective of the 5 is really game changing for me. I think I just gotta wait for the clean pullback. Like I wait for the clean pullback on the 1, I gotta wait for that on the 5 too. Instead of just chasing the first candle that makes a new high. Man, 1200 on NIVF, 900 on JTAI. Golly, dang, bro. 2800. My God. Ah, what a dream, bro. What a dream. That's so awesome, man. One day. But yeah, I think the 5 is gonna change the game for me. It's just it's kind of new though, getting used to using the 5 as a trigger. I find myself doing a lot of the mistakes I made in the beginning on the 1 minute chart on the 5 now. So there's definitely a bit of a curve. All right, let's find something new. Yeah, I think so too. JWN. Okay. Yeah, see, look at this. Right inside of yesterday's range. Like, this wasn't cool at all. I bought the first 5-minute candle. Wildin'. Oh, yeah. This was huge FOMO right here. Clearly. Did not work out. The SQs. When was this? 2022? I don't remember doing that. I guess the whole market was going down. And I was like, I got to do something. Oh, yeah, man. I bet I was having a real bad time. I think this was like my last little stretch. Dang. Wasn't a bad entry. Just didn't work. Oh, that's a good place for a long down there. Wilding.
Yeah. Just gotta be patient, man. Just gotta be patient. Yeah, this was the spot. It's such a trip because I can like almost remember these trades. Literally. Yeah. Fast up, fast down, or consolidate. Downtrending on the daily. Hmm. That wasn't too bad. It's actually downtrending on the daily too still. Yeah. Lots of things that I've changed, man. But the essence is just my strategy is an uptrend finder, and it looks for uptrends. It's got to start with the uptrend on the daily first, and then a good buy setup. You know, pre-market, we're looking like a good setup on the daily, and volume in pre-market moved over yesterday's high. Always low flow pre-market, huh? Maybe that's the bag, Trey. Pre-market. Man, what time is it? 11. I done already missed the life. Easy, no trade. Yep. Yeah, I do keep a pretty tight stop. Pretty tight stops. Breaking news, Momo. Yeah, that's true. But I mean, I still see the same price action setups within the pre-market. They actually seem a lot more smooth than market open, honestly. I mean, you do get your spikes and stuff, but September 22, October. Dang, took my last trade on October 31st. This is a sad trade right here. This trade in my journal, October 31st, 2022, and my next trade isn't until January 25th, 2024. This trade was my last hope right here. And after I lost this, I was done. Not a terrible daily setup. Got a little uptrend for me. Backside. Hella backside. Late in the day. Move been gone. Why were you over here with that, bro? Lower lows? That's whack, bro. That was terrible.
Dang. Yeah, so I took a nice amount of time off. October to January, over a year. Year and 2 months off. I was trading so much every day. Man, I was doing so much on my first day back. I think I finished green though. Yeah. Let's see. This is my first day back winner right here. That's pretty good, man. First day back. I don't mean I don't like the setup at all, but the execution worked out. It does look cool on the 5, I guess. I would have rather waited for this. But yeah. Well, I guess tomorrow. I gotta wait for the buying opportunity to show itself on the 5. I think the only time I want to play the opening range is if the 5 minute is like a hammer candle. Or a very narrow range candle. Other than that, I just gotta wait for like the pullback. Yeah, that's what's up. I mean, it looks like it's working very well, Dirk. 15 years, man. That blade is sharp. All right, let me prime my script for tomorrow. All right, so game plan. Spend as much time as you need pre-market picking your 3 to watch. That's it. That's it. Ain't no fishing. We're not fishing anymore. I went fishing today. I went window shopping. Spend all the time. I can look at as many stocks as I want to in pre-market. Link up with me, Dirk. Hop in the Discord or send me an email, bro. Let's rap. Let's rap, Dirk. I'd love to learn some more about that. Probably 1 share to start. But hit me up, bro. Um
Oh yeah, I get it, bro. My bad. Well, drop your strategy in a couple sentences, man. What exactly are you doing? You just trading? You just got like what a momentum scanner that sings off when some volume's coming in, and then you just go and attack it. CFP, is that like a what is that? CFP, certified financial planner. Ah, okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Nah, I'm just curious to see what he got going on. Somebody making 3 grand in pre-market drops you a hook. I mean, at least got to hear it out. But all right. So I spend as much time as I want. I can look at all 5,000 plus stocks pre-market. But once the market opens, it's just the 3 that I picked. I got to be okay with that. I got to be okay with that. Low flow catalyst momentum. So you got like a live momentum scanner that you use though? Or you just use a regular gap up scanner in the morning? Spend as much time as you need pre-market picking your 3 to watch. All right, so I got that. And now wait for red on the 5. Wait for a higher low red on the 5. Okay. That's what's up. Yeah, I see them all the time, man. When every time I pull up those small caps and look at the pre-market, it's just like, man, that looks like if you would have got there at the beginning, like, bro, it looks cool. Like most high volume price action is the same. Like it's easy to trade high volume price action that has conviction to one side. Smooth. Um, yeah, I think that's gonna be the thing, man. The thing that makes me want to get involved when it's not like clean and clear is the FOMO. Like I don't want to miss it. But the best setups are the one where it's like, dang, look at this setup. Like, wow, this is really nice. Like the type of stuff where you would want to raise your risk on it. Like this is my A plus plus. Like this is I go double lots on this one type stuff. Like that type of setup. That'll have me trading way less often, for sure. Um Higher low red on the 5. It really could be that simple. Hmm. All right, that's the plan for tomorrow. Try again. All right, y'all. Let me get out of here. See if I can get to the gym, man. It's been literally like 2 or 3 days since I've been to the gym, and I don't feel right about that. So I got to get over there and contemplate my life and my day and my goals and what I'm willing to sacrifice to achieve them. Yeah, yeah, the 5 minute for sure. Um, I remember looking back at my winning trades and I would look at the 5 and be like, wow, that looks really clean on the 5. Like maybe it's years ago, at least 1 year ago. I was just like, man, I could really just sit back and trade the 5. But the FOMO, man, the FOMO, the tight entries, all of that. But I've really embraced the 5 over the last few weeks, and I'm continuing to embrace it more and more. And the one is really just like a way for me to maximize the 5 minute move, by tight, really tight ads and being able to see the volume on the individual candles to help me take profit. So just a little less on the one, a little more on the five, man. I think we'll get there. Just gotta just focus on the things that are moving up with strength and wait for your opportunity on the five, man. I think will be cool. It's just the process of getting there, of getting there and getting myself to just not even think about it. Just this is the way I trade, you know. It's coming though. Well, appreciate y'all hanging out with me, man. Ran long today, man. Hit that like button for me if you could. Discord links in the description. Subscribe if you haven't. And be back tomorrow at the open. Try it all again, man. Yeah, I get it. I get that. But I guess because it's not my money. Like the leverage I have is I can trade pretty much whatever I want to trade. And I just like I like the ATR. Like the small caps, they're doing something like abnormal, right? But these mid and large caps, they move $3 to $5 just on a regular day, you know? And if I can catch a decent day, with higher volume, a nice setup on the daily, I just feel like it'd be a lot easier for me to get my little scraps off of something that's moving that much on a regular basis than to have to find something that's like doing something way outside of the normal. And also you got all these short seller sharks swimming around waiting to eat and all of that. So it's just a tough arena, man. And I've been around, I've been in and out of the small caps a couple times, and I just don't think it's my battle. But I don't know, might try pre-market one day. Um, yeah, I get it though. I get it. I definitely understand the draw of the small caps. That's a no-brainer. But sure. What was that? NIVF. So you just buy the break, or like I don't know where I would even, because of course you're not even looking at it until at least this candle. Well, nah, probably not even then. You'd have to have your scanner set pretty light to pick this stuff up. That first move, only 10 minutes worth of candle. So you're in this move. Yeah, this reminds me of when I was in a small cap group and the dude would send out messages. Like he would send out the message here. By the time we saw it and entered the position, it would be here. And then he would sell here and then we would sell here. What a terrible setup that was.
Yeah, this would be a completely different approach for sure. And I'm too close to getting where I'm trying to get doing my thing, bro. I can't even add those variables or put my mind through all of that, man. Can't even do it. What was the other one you said you had? JTAI. Yeah, it ain't nothing about these that makes me excited, bro. This looks scary to me. This looks scary. I like the trend, man. These is just like quick pops, man. I ain't built for that. You a bad dude to be trading those, man. This where I'm at right here, bro. I need that nice trend. Even this looks choppy though. Yeah. It's crazy though. I know it happens super fast and the percent is super big, so it's just like wow. I see the little, just I've chased those so many times, man. Taking little breaks like this and tuck my stop under there, and it's tough. Walk. Wow. 450 to 520. Yeah, I don't know how that works. So it just seems hella scary to me, bro. I feel bad calling you bro, like I should say sir. Respect. Nah, that's awesome, bro. That's awesome. Yeah, I know, bro. I ain't built for that, bro. Stop loss is religion to me, bro. I gotta have my stop, man. I feel every time I've taken a trade in pre-market, it's super stressful to me because I don't have a stop loss, and it starts going down, and I start freaking out. No stop loss and no market orders. Like what? But yeah. Anyway, man, nice rapping with you, bro. Thanks for sharing that, man. Uh, I'll be there. I'll be there with you one day, bro. Sir. All right, though. I'm getting out of here, though. Y'all be safe out here. I'll catch y'all at the open. Peace.